Today, I'm going to show you how to draw Miku Hatsune, yay! The famous virtual pop star. I'm gonna start drawing her expressive kawaii eyelid first. So it's gonna be a little bit wide, okay? And I want today's like a Miku Hatsune. I mean, there are some different styles, right? Because the older, I mean, there are so many artists, famous artists involved. And a lot of them have a different style, obviously. So let's just use, I mean, we're gonna be inspired by them and draw our own style, okay? So that's what I meant. What I want you to draw is more like expressive eyelid, goes like this, and a little, another like a double slight small eyelid right there, and we're gonna draw her eyebrows kind of way up in there today, okay? Then we're gonna draw her eye, touched eyelid, kind of she's slightly kind of looking up, kind of, okay? And then we're gonna draw bubble sideways today, like this. Black bubble is gonna be middle like that, and I want to add something kind of like this. We're just gonna have fun with it today, okay? Then we are going to start drawing same thing on the side. Here, this expressive eyelid, little short eyelid line here. And feathery, this eyelashes going up like this. A little thick hook down, kind of like that. Okay. Then let's just draw her actual eye, and one little bottom eyelashes like this. So cute. Side bubble, black bubble, and another bottom bubble like this, and eyebrow. Okay, and then her tiny cute little nose. And today's, I mean, since she has, I mean, her pigtail is gonna take over. Okay, so her face is going to look much smaller compared to her hair, okay? So instead of drawing a mouth, I kind of want to secure her face line today. So can you draw like this? Little cheek to chin, okay? Down there, pointy. And a wide face line, kind of like this. And cute little tiny mouth. She's smiling. Kind of like this. What do you think? You can go a little bigger, but this might be good. You know what? I want to draw her nose a little up. Let me change up a little bit, okay? Here. Kind of like this. I think this is good. Okay, sorry, it's just itchy. Okay, then let's start drawing her bangs. It's going to be she's gonna have 3 sections, okay? So let's start from a middle part. Okay, go like this, a little heavy, right? And left side, the way I did in my sample, where I hope I do have enough space on the top, I realize. Go like that, and like this. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing on this side here, kind of heavy, right? Kind of like that. Okay, and a little more like short side hair. Can you give her a nice round head shape? Okay, kind of not too big, but not too small. I think this is good. And she has this expressive hair accessory here. And it looks kind of complicated. So we're going to do this step by step, okay? So first hair goes up, 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 up. And how her, pretty much this is her signature, right? This oversized, long, kawaii pigtail. Let's kind of draw guideline quick. So I was thinking, this even like hair's dancing. Guideline goes left, her left pigtail goes front, and then one back, her, this is the right one, right pigtail goes behind her shoulder. So yeah, you know what I mean? I think that's the kind of a movement I want us to create today. Then let's create this hair accessory. This is what I meant. Sorry about that. So I want to draw, okay, accessory kind of like this shape. Okay, then draw outline here like this, and then you're gonna start adding more hairline, and then some of them look a little small, thicker. I want to mix it, different shape and size. Okay, and then I'm gonna go up like this, and this one go like this, but some of them more way in the front, kind of like this, and then let's go more. So the top part is starting the same, okay? Everybody's just in the same area. But then the bottom, 2/3 of it, the bottom part, I want to start spreading out. So start with the same, spreading out, okay? Let's do that way. Then we're gonna go back to this top part. So from here, go like that, and then what did I do? Oh, here, 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 okay? And then I know it's kind of confusing, so you're gonna erase this line like this, okay? And here, okay? And then goes here, and then go like that, line, this got a little sharp, kind of like this, okay? Looks kind of origami looking. And then let's do same thing at the side. So I'm gonna look down a little bit here, and the hair goes up, up, up. And then first we're just gonna draw a guideline here, okay? So I did like this. Here, yeah, cool, like that. Cool, like this, okay? Good. And then let's do rectangle first here. Go like that. Here. Here, okay? And then rectangle like that. Kind of like this. Good? Okay, and don't worry about this hair. We're gonna draw her neckline and her shirt. It's gonna be sleeveless, and she's wearing arm warmer. But I don't think we're gonna draw that much because I want us to draw her name right here. So I want to have a little empty space here. Okay. Right. So the neck could go like sorry. Kind of like this. Good. Then it's gonna be oversized kind of a color. So here, I feel like I was singing quick. Go like that. Here. And this side, wait. Oh, yeah, good. Here. Okay. Go like this. So it's a little bit of goals in this part. Rectangle. This is also rectangle too. And she's wearing a tie. So tie coming up here. Okay, here. Go like this. Also, she has a hair here, so we're not going to show that much, but kind of like this. Okay. All right. So my guidelines are really too skinny because compared to her face of the size, like her body is like, wow, too small. So I got to make sure secure her shoulder line here. Okay, go like this. Okay, go like that. Right? And then I know her shoulder is behind her hair. Go like here. And her arm warmer starting around here. But we're gonna write down her name here, so just leave it like this. Okay. Then here, an arm warmer starting here. Kind of like this. Okay. And now we're gonna start drawing this pigtail. Here, go like this. Gotta make sure that this is good. So sticking up here. Let's start adding tons of hairlines here. I want some of them kind of you know what? No. I want more, a little bit expressive. Sorry. So forget what I did. Okay. I want this part like really skinny. And then looks like a kind of a fountain. So because it's curved, right? Goes here and open up. And here. And I want more hair behind like that too. I think this is good. Whew. Just drawing pigtails, but if pigtails has this Miku Hatsune style, this oversized one, it's always a bit tricky. So make sure you have enough space for her hair. Okay, now let's start inking. If you're enjoying this video, you love my new book, How to Draw Kawaii Manga Chibi. There are tons of chibi step-by-step tutorials and tips for making your manga stories. Scan the QR code to get your copy. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so these are colors I want to use today. Tons of mint, turquoise. If you have those tones, that would be great. Otherwise, use green as, just as a mint. That's totally fine. And a gray, and a red, and a skin tones, a little bit of like a neon yellow color pencil if you have. That would be great. Let's start. Hooray! Here we go. So first, let's start just adding a tone, skin tone, the easy part, okay? Because we don't need to worry about kind of a shading or detail so much. Because her hair is gonna be the part we have to pay attention a lot. Because that's the part everybody knows who she is, right? So let's just finish her skin tone first here. And we're gonna add a little bit like a shadow too. So I add a first tone, so it's a little light to see it. Then we're gonna add a little bit like a darker tone. So I wanna start adding more shadow tone here, okay? Here, kind of like this. You see it, right? And here, this part is gonna be much more shadow, and a little bit of like next to her body, something like that. So let's do hair. Okay, so the way I'm adding like a shadow darker turquoise is I was thinking the light's hitting from this side, right? So that means automatically this side is going to be a little darker, right? And then this part is going to be a little dark, and obviously here, the right side of this hair, this pigtail, is going to be much darker. And we have a more space here and our little hairlines, so we can add a little dark turquoise here and there. Okay, so try that, and you can make this hairstyle really dramatic. So cute. We're almost done, guys. We are going to start adding here. What am I saying? Eyelid. Dark gray, please. Okay, go like this. And if you can add another gray underneath eyelid as a shadow, that would be great. Try that. Sorry, it's allergy. Allergy is really bad. Okay, then let's do, if you have almost black or close to black tone, that would be nice. So what I'm going to do is first here, add a black circle, but inside just a little white line, okay? Then more dark gray black like this. More here. Okay, and then we're gonna add mint tone. You know what? I'm gonna go a little more like a little dark here. Here, a little more like that. And then let's do mint tone. And then little bit of neon, just a touch. It's so cute, right? And now we're gonna use same gray tone, this accessory. I'm going to load it like this here. The middle part is going to be red, okay? And this one goes behind, so all the way here. Okay, kind of like that. Here we go. Hey. Kind of like that. And then red line in the middle, please. Oop. Here we go. This side too. One more. Nice. And then, oh, tie is also mint. I don't have a mint tone. I gotta sharpen it really bad. So I'm gonna use turquoise. I'm gonna just color really light. So it looks like I'm more minty. Right. Kind of like this. And her shirt is gray. Also her arm warmer is also gray too. So let's add a gray tone, please. Not color, okay? Not color. Like this. But here, this is going to be her name here. So I don't want you to add anything. Kind of like that. Good. Oh, let's add a pink, 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 pink. Okay, so her cheek. Let's give a nice kawaii cheek tone. Don't forget adding inside of her mouth. Kind of like this. Cute. Then you're ready to write her name in Japanese right here. I hope I have enough space. I'm not gonna write it down a little smaller, okay? So, Hatsune Miku. In Japan, last name comes first and first name, the end. And we don't have a middle name. So, when we call each other, usually we call last name, even boy or girl. So that's how we write it down. Okay, so here we go. Hatsune Miku. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5, 1, 2. Actually, it's one word here. Hatsu. Next is a ne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna write it down here, okay? Ne. Hatsu means first. Ne means sound. Miku, okay? This is more katakana. 1, 2, 3. Mi. 1, 2, ku. And let's add a little music note. If you can do that, I think it's super cute. Here we go. Good job. Ta-ta! Miku Hatsune Miku is done. This is the one from a sample I showed you in the beginning. This is the one we drew together. Don't you love her hairstyles, right? I always enjoyed everybody who just does cosplay of just Miku Hatsune. So I hope you enjoy drawing her with me. And if you have any requests, please type it right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next video. One more thing, take a look at my book collection, my graphic novel series, Bounce Back, and activity book series, How to Draw Kawaii Manga. Arigato!